Alright, here's another video. This is going to be the whole day of the 29th of January of this year. So on top of the screen on the left, you're going to see a vehicle leaving the place. And I just put that in there because I believe he comes back like within a half hour. So now this neighbor, this is legit. You've done it 2 o'clock, 10-minute drive home, no problem. Okay. Now this is what I'm talking about. 2:25. Watch this. So they're just going to sit in their vehicle there. Remember, 2:25, they pulled in. Now this is going to take some time, and I don't want to fast forward it because I want you to see everything. And you're going to notice in the vehicle, she's probably going to be on her cell phone or something. And I just don't understand why she's not going inside the house. She's just sitting in her vehicle. And I believe there's a reason why they're sitting in their vehicle. Okay. Okay, right there's the light. So I believe that'd be a cell phone. You know, she's looking at her phone, Facebook or whatever she has. Now, on the top of the left screen, you're going to see that light blinking up there. Or there's a light up there. I don't know if she's waiting for someone or not, but it's kind of suspect to me. Just sitting in, don't even have her lights off, you know? Just sitting in her vehicle. Okay. Now you're going to notice my motion light on the side turns on. And I have no idea why. It seems like this happens all the time when a vehicle... see right there, that motion light? It seems like that happens all the time when a vehicle's about to pass, but they're not even in the vicinity of to go off. So it's kind of strange. So I got a feeling she's waiting for this guy right here. All right. So he pulls in. And he sits in his vehicle as well. Now that vehicle that pulled in right there is on a couple of my videos that I have posted. And that guy is heavily involved in what's going on around here. Pretty much all these people are. It's the neighborhood watch thing, and it's what I got to deal with. You see that now? See the blinking lights? He's right there on the side. That could be from him opening the door and closing it. But I doubt it. Now, I don't know if that's a reflection or he still has his lights on or not. And yeah, there's his lights shut off now. So he's going inside the house like a normal person would. They wouldn't sit in her vehicle and just mess around. She's just sitting in there. I don't understand why. It's really, really strange. Now, what's coming up is really suspect. Because keep in mind, that other vehicle that pulled up in there was like 10 minutes before she arrived. So that's kind of weird. Now, what's coming up in a little bit, I'd say 2:29:40 or something like that, you're going to notice something. That's what's really trippy. I don't understand what the deal is, if they're doing singles to each other or not, but you're going to notice something here. And this is not normal. People don't do this kind of thing, okay? So they're doing that to get to me, basically. That's what they do. All right, now watch the house here. You're going to notice the kitchen light flashes. 1, 2, 3. 3 times it flashes. Why is that? Why would they do that? Are they doing like a notification saying, yeah, whatever you're doing inside that car, it's working inside the house? And that's the alert saying, okay, you can come in now. It's all good. I don't know. People got to wonder. See, because now she's shutting her lights off. That was like a signal saying, hey, let's go. Everything's fine. So she's taking her precious time. Now you got to remember, people, they got to get the times right here. That's what they're doing. That's why they wait and stuff. They got to get perfect times. This is what they do. So she goes in. Now, I'm thinking it's about 6 minutes. You got to round it up or whatever. Okay. Now, I could be thinking all wrong. They could have did that signal to go grab something, and now they're going to put it in a vehicle. I highly doubt that. I really do. Because she would have went in right away. So, whatever she does, opens the vehicle, and doesn't even look like they throw anything in. It looks like they pushed a lock and then go back in the house. And not only that, you think right now, at this time, whatever she grabbed, or if she didn't grab anything, she'd put it in her vehicle. Because now, they're leaving. So what were they doing inside for what is an hour or something? Kind of weird. With no lights on or nothing. It's kind of strange here. And these people are up all night. Because you're going to notice they keep on going back and forth here. So look at this. He has all his lights off. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Does that make any sense? And he has his dome light on. See this? They can't even drive. Look at them. What is going on? So 3:50 they leave. Creeping. They turn the lights on right by the storage place. You see that, people? See that? Now, watch this. I find this really strange as well. So they stop right down the road. What are they doing? Talking to someone? Communicating with someone? What are they doing? Kind of strange. And just sit there. So that this is not on pause. This is actual real time. And it looks like there's actually headlights coming towards the screen here. So maybe they are talking to someone down the road. So what happens here is they sit down there for 3 minutes. Now, remember how many times the light went on and off? 3 times, okay? And now, over here, they're sitting there for 3 minutes. How long was she sitting in her vehicle for? I'd have to go back. But this is what they do. These people are really evil people. So I don't have this on fast forward or anything, but you can skip for another 3 minutes because that's what's going to happen here. And then the next little event would be her coming back home. All right, now look at the time. She comes back about an hour, shuts off her lights, and goes in the driveway. So what is an hour? 60 minutes. Okay? Sounds to me like it's 60 and 6, 6. With 3 and 3. 66. I could be wrong on it, but that's what it seems like to me. So she comes back, and this is their daughter, so I don't know what she's doing here at this time of night, and I have no idea. And why is she up all night? I have no clue. Looks like she forgot something. She probably forgot to close the door. Maybe she's hammered. I don't know. It's just really suspect what they're doing. I don't know why she left the dome light on either. Okay, now she's coming back out. Isn't this weird? And now she's leaving again at this time. Now that's her parents' house. And she's in a couple of my videos. She's heavily involved in stuff too. Sad but true. I thought she was kind of cool at first, but apparently not. They're just like, I don't get it. Like something's wrong inside their heads or something. I don't understand. Look at this. Look at this. Maybe she's really hammered or something. Oh, she's deciding to go back in. Would you look at that? Oh, maybe not. Oh my gosh, it's serious, man. These people, boy. Alright, so leaves. Now look at this. Comes back around a half hour later. What is going on? Once again, lights off. And maybe she's doing that because the headlights go into their bedroom window or something. No, it's a trailer. Their bedroom should be in the back. So I don't know why she's doing that. And once again, looks like she's sitting in her vehicle. Now, how long is she going to sit in there this time? Now, I was able to speed this one up here, and once again, she's playing with her phone or whatever she's doing, and she goes in at a certain time. And I believe this one's 5 minutes. I could be wrong, but it's like, why doesn't she go in right away? Now, did you see that motion light just kicked on? Right there? That's the other neighbor in the back. Is that an indication for her to go in? Maybe. I don't know. So she goes in. Alright? Keep in mind, she left and came back 3 times, too. Alright? See that, people? Now, I just added this clip on the top of the screen right there. You see a vehicle that looks like they're leaving. And it could be nothing, I don't know, but I just added it. And like I said, this happens 24/7. Okay, now I got this also fast forward a little bit, and you're going to notice this guy is passing my house for nothing. Okay, you're going to see him on the top of the screen. There he goes. See that? And I really went fast on it, so I'm going to give you a close-up. Well, right here he is. He passes my house for nothing. There he is. You see the times? So he purposely passed my house. Purposely passed my house. And then he exits. This is real. Here's a close-up. Just in case you don't believe me. Right there's the vehicle. So he passed my house for nothing. And everybody's like, well, he probably dropped off someone. No, it would take longer to do that. Okay? Now, look at the top of the screen here. You see the truck. Okay? And there he is. Once again, he lives right where you've seen the truck before. He lives up there. So if he's exiting, why doesn't he go the other way? Why is he going this way? You see what I'm saying? It's stupid. Alright, so what do we got? 7:47 here. And someone pulling in. They're pulling into the driveway right down the road. Now I was able to speed this one up as well. So 7:47, they go into their place. I don't know if they have to be dropping off something or picking up something. So 2 minutes, I believe. So 7:49 they leave. Yep, they bring out the garbage and then leave. Maybe they forgot to this morning or something. So there you go. Alright, I'm speeding this one up. Notice how he goes into the storage at 8:53. Okay. The person probably doesn't even live around here. Look at this. They're gone. 2 minutes. They're in the storage place. Why? What are they doing in there? So here comes a white vehicle. And look at this. Another person passing. For nothing. They just pass for nothing. Now in this next clip, I zoomed up. You're going to notice the guy comes out of his house up here on the top. And he's going to go into his shed and do some stuff. And you're going to notice that he's on his cell phone as well. So, is he being told on what to do right now? And how to do it? Yeah, probably. That's probably what's going on, to be honest with you. I don't know what he's doing in the shed, but this is suspect. What's going to happen after this? Okay. Of course, I can't really see what's going on in the shed. But he's grabbing a box or he's grabbing something. You see that right there? It's kind of hard to see it. And there's like some kind of shiny object as well. So you'd think, okay, maybe he's getting ready for work or something. He's got to put it in his vehicle. Well, watch this. Watch what happens. So now he's walking out. He's going back into the house. You see that shiny thing right there? He just sat down. I don't know what it is, but something shiny. Now he goes back into the shed. And I didn't want to put this on fast forward or speed it up because I actually wanted to see everything here. So whatever he's doing in that shed, I have no idea, but this is what's going to happen. He's going to come walk over by my house. Why does he do that? I have no idea. No freaking clue. It's like he's setting up something or something. And this is normal speed. Okay, so it looks like he's going to go in the house again. Nope. Now here he comes. Yep. Now here he comes walking down the road. See that? He's got everything set up. Everything's set up, so now he's coming walking down the road. Or maybe he's not doing anything, and he's wanting me to think that he's doing something just to get in my head. And that's what these people do. So I guess you got to ask yourself, why? Why are they doing this? What's their motive? What's their intentions? That's what you got to ask yourself. Why would this guy come out of his way when he just did something in his little shed, and now he's just walking down the road here? Must be pretty cold out. He's got his hood up and everything too. So here's the other angle. I need the time in there. So this one I'm speeding up a little bit. I'm sorry if I'm boring you guys. This takes a while to do this content. It really does. Well, watch what this guy does. He turns right there. See that? He turns right there. Now, right here, this little them rocks here, I actually have a light that's in there at night that lights up. So we're talking about lights, people. You see what I'm saying? The 3 times that person came out, she had to shut off her lights or he did. And now he's turning by my lights. Okay? So now that's all he did was he set up something in that shed, did something in the house, came all the way back, comes to my house, and turns right in front of my house. Come on, people. If you guys don't think this is real, you have issues. Because this is real. 100% real. Alright, now I have company over. And these people do not like when I have people over. It gets crazy. So you see the one person passing. Okay? I'm speeding this up pretty fast. Okay? Now you're going to notice this neighbor right here leaves. Okay, they're gone. The other neighbor right here, they're gone. Now, I cut some out here. That vehicle was actually sitting there for a little bit, right by the storage place, okay? So, then they go, okay? Now, why did they do that? I have no idea. No clue. So then, after that, this person leaves. Bear with me on this. So now, watch this. You see the time right there is 1:40, right? Now, look who comes back here. 1:41. And I'm speeding up a little bit. The exact same vehicle. Look at that. Goes down the dead end part. That's a dead end area there. Just sits there. Backs up. And turns around. This is the stuff I deal with daily, people. This is the stuff I deal with. It's crazy, these people. And they stopped at the exact same spot as where that neighbor stopped early this morning. Now, I just put this in here because I want to know the time that they're leaving. Okay, now look at this. There's the neighbor that just left a while ago. Now they're coming in this way. Why would they be coming in this way? Kind of weird, don't you think? Alright, you're going to notice that person on the top goes back out. Okay, and now they're going to sit in their vehicle for 2 minutes. I have this on fast forward a little bit. For 2 minutes, and then decide to leave. Okay? And I have this numerous times that people do this. That they sit in their vehicle at a certain period of time, and they leave. They're just sitting in there. Wow. This is crazy, man. You can go, buddy. You can go. Finally, they leave. Okay. Now, this next one. This is the guy that pulled in late last night with the other neighbor. Right there he goes. And he's leaving right now. Early morning. Now we got this guy leaving. And this guy leaving. Now I believe this is the same guy that left at 8:57. And if it is, it's about 50 minutes to an hour. He was gone. And he's coming back. Oh, here's my other neighbor. He always comes in from the north to the south here and backs in. Now, if you look at Google Maps, you'd wonder why he does this. He does this to irritate me. That's why he's doing it. Okay, so watch this. Here's the other neighbor. Does the exact same thing. Goes into a vehicle, goes out, and goes back in. And he's going to wait for 2 minutes, and he's going to leave. Just like the top neighbor did in the white van. He did the exact same thing. So here he comes. So now this person leaves down the road. See, a lot of people leave and come back right away. Now here comes the mailman. Alright. I had this going pretty fast, but you're going to notice that he has to drop some mail off on top here. They always get mail on the top here for some reason. Packages. Now everybody remembers this guy, right? From other videos. Here he comes. Doo-doo-doo. Alright, now, once again, there's going to be a vehicle here pulling in that driveway. And the reason why they pull in this driveway is because there's an empty trailer over there. Okay, you've seen the white vehicle this morning going there for a couple of minutes, and now this guy is going in there. Okay. All right. Oops. Hopefully that don't show up. So now this guy comes home. He left at 10:05. Okay, so it's about 20 minutes. All right. All right. Now I had this speeded up pretty fast. You think you'd get out of his vehicle already, but no, he's got to wait. See that? Finally gets out of his vehicle. And I would think he was opening his trunk or something. I can't see that. But he doesn't bring anything in. Did you notice that? Alright, there's me leaving. Okay. Alright, now look at this. A minute later, right after I leave, here goes the guy, jumps in his vehicle. He was there at 10:30. Okay. Now what was he doing in there? There's nothing in there. What is he doing? Is he leaving now because I left? What's going on? You notice how he's sitting in his vehicle. I had this sped up pretty fast here. Just sits in the vehicle. There he goes. Now why? Well, I don't get that. Alright, now this guy comes home. He left, remember, it was around 10:10. So, just like the other person, around 45 minutes to an hour, they all must go to a meeting or something and talk about me. Neighborhood watch meeting or something. I don't know. I'm just saying that. But you're going to notice both people back their vehicles in instead of pulling in forward. Okay? Just the little things you got to notice. Now, I find this kind of weird. I'm home, and it's about 50 minutes. That's kind of strange. Alright, you're going to notice a van here pulling in right up the road. Okay? And I'm going to show you a close-up here. Okay? So there you are. Now, I just put this one in because I just want to know when you're leaving. Okay? So around 11:40. Okay, you can leave now. Alright. Now you'll notice on top of the screen at 12:12, you see the white vehicle. And then, here's this guy leaving again at 12:12. Alright. Now I know the time is off on this one. It's at 10:54. The only reason why I did that is because I want to know when this person was leaving and coming back. So now he comes back. I don't know. You do the times. I don't know. I'm saying like an hour, hour and a half, I guess. I don't know. See how he pulled forward a little bit too? He backed up a little too much, so I had to pull forward. Oh, we got something this time. Look at that. Or not. All right, now. So now 12:30. Right there he is, and then I think they're related. The white SUV and that old guy right there. I think they're related. It looks like he's cleaning a vehicle. And she went shopping. Must be nice to have money. Be honest with you, I don't even know why I put this one in here. Oh well. Now, that's my one neighbor. Notice how he's going the opposite way. Okay, the exit's the other way, but he's going this way. Just like the other two neighbors, they went opposite of what he's doing right now. This is what they do. Alright, now here's one neighbor, comes home at 1:11, and you notice how they're sitting in their vehicle. I have this really fast, so 1:11, 1:13, 1:14, they're out. 3 minutes again. So now this person's home, and they left around 12:13 before, so an hour, 10, 15 minutes. They're gone. So now it seems like everybody's over an hour here now, the second go around. So now I got company at 1:30. Would you look at this? 3 minutes after he's here. 3 minutes. Look at this. Now, remember that vehicle left before, I believe, when he was here. I'd have to look back. But the 3 minutes, isn't that kind of strange? And once again, they're backing up. Strange, huh? Now, you notice this kid wearing black and red. Okay. I like the color of my Tahoe. Now, look what he does. He's got a phone out. Alright. I'm going to have to get a close-up. He goes over by that one place where it happened before, when that guy came over and turned around. Let's see what he's doing. Isn't that kind of strange? That he goes over there and then he proceeds to go straight. Now, there's a reason why. Because he messed up. What's going on here is watch what happens. So, he was going to go right up to their place, and he's like, oh, I better not. I forgot. So what he does is he goes in the back. I don't know what he's got in his hand. It's kind of something big and bright, like that one guy had. Really strange. But look what he's doing. He's going to go in their backyard. So he's going to, see that? He's going to go in their backyard and talk to him. See him? It's right there. See him? Come on. You didn't think I could see that or something? Alright, so now this guy comes back home. Once again, he backs up. See all people backing up? Alright now. These neighbors are about to leave. Wow. Alright, now you're going to notice this guy leaves again. What is this, his third time leaving now? There he goes. So now right after he leaves, the other guy leaves. A minute later. See this? Now here is that one truck that passed my house on purpose before. Now he's actually going the legit way instead of going past my house. He actually turns in the street before. Now that's normal, people. Okay? Here's a close-up of the vehicle. Now, pay attention here. You see the minivan pulling in, okay? They're at the stop sign. You're going to see this truck, this red or burgundy truck, come past. Alright? Right, there's the truck. Now, I don't know if these people know each other or not, but you're going to see something in the end of the video. Now, this one person's back, and he left at 3:10. So, well, 40 minutes again. He's gone. And there he finally goes into the house. Now, look at the top of the screen. Right here comes a black truck. Now he's passing my house on purpose again. Now notice the person on the top of the screen in the white gets in their vehicle. 426. They're in there. Okay? I'm speeding this up. They should have already left, but they decide to wait in their vehicle. Just like everybody else. They gotta get the times right. Here they come. See that? No, here comes another vehicle. I sped up really fast. They passed my house for nothing as well. Now notice on the top of the screen, there's going to be one vehicle going north right there. And that's really fast because I don't even have it sped up. And then right after that, you're going to see the other guy that just passed my house. So maybe he's dropping off someone. Could be right there. He just passed. But I doubt it. I just put this in here for no reason, to see when they leave and when they come, okay? Seems like always a neighbor comes home and the neighbor leaves. Seems like that all the time. No, other neighbor comes home, but look down the road. There's going to be another person pulling into a driveway down there, okay? And looks like another truck is pulling in the exact same driveway. Alright. And here's a little close-up here. Remember that vehicle right there. Okay? Kind of like a Suburban. Right? Okay, now you're going to notice on the top of the screen, there's a vehicle right there that pull in or either started their vehicle. That's at 536, okay? Just remember that. Here's a close-up. So they started it. They didn't pull in, and they started it. Now it could be a remote start, okay? Now I have this on really fast. So you're going to notice that there's a vehicle going to be pulling in here. Okay. See that person right there? They're getting out of the vehicle. So now they stayed over there for 21 minutes, 20 to 21 minutes. Maybe visiting, I don't know. Then he comes past my house, okay? Notice that one vehicle is still running. So here's a close-up of it. So now he leaves. I believe he was only there for about an hour or so. Now this neighbor comes home at 5:58. They're back. Okay? Now that's normal. That person's actually getting out of the vehicle right away. Alright? We'll have to go back to that later, okay? Now look at all these people coming at once. See this? So now let's go back to what that light was. And it looks like that my other neighbor leaves. I don't know, that's the vehicle that, oh no, look at that. Now no one comes. See, what I said before? One comes, one leaves. You're going to notice that person still has their light on, way up there on top of the screen. How long's it been now? 5:35, I believe it was. They had it started. Or 5:30, I have to look. But this Jeep guy came in at 6:01. Okay? Notice 6 minutes here. So now these guys leave. And they're probably going straight. They know all kinds of people in this park. Notice how the light's still on down there. Now this neighbor comes home at 6:20. I don't know when he left either, so. But still, that person's light's still on. And I believe it was 5:30. So almost an hour they had that vehicle running. So now these people come back home. I don't know how long they took either. I'm not going to look at it. Here comes more people. It seems like that guy is the head guy over there that has the lights on right there. Oh, look at this guy. He's turning around as they're backing in. He's turning around. Look at that. It seems like that guy's the head guy down there. Now it looks like coaching everybody on the vehicle coming. Oh, he's back already. How long was that now? Oh, mother neighbor's back now. Both of them come together. Look at that. Notice how that guy's light is still on down the road. All right. Oh, look at this, guys. Doo-doo-doo. What's wrong with my fence? Now watch this, people. 6:35, an hour. Look at down the road. He's leaving. 1 hour, people. What is that? 60 minutes. These people are completely evil people. I hate to say that, but it's true. If they have to go out of their way to set times, like exact times and what they're doing, that's pretty sad. That's really sad, actually. So now look at this. We got another person turning around. They do this because I can see it from my camera system. That's why they do that. Here's a close-up of it. Now look to the screen to the left. You'll see his taillight right there. He is parked in his driveway and he's pulling out. Okay? See what's going on? And then he comes this way. He wants to be right in my camera so I can see it, and then he'll turn around. Instead of going the other way right away, when he pulls out of his driveway, he does this. He does it on purpose. You've seen his taillight right there. Now here's another close-up. See the taillight? He pulls out. Turns around. Did it on purpose. So now here's another vehicle coming past. Right there they are down the road. Same places where that other vehicle was, and they left. So now this guy comes back home. He was gone for about an hour and 15 minutes. Or an hour and 20 minutes. Alright, now in this next clip, you're going to see someone riding a bike, and they're going to be going into the storage place. Okay? You see him right there. You can barely see him. See him right there? Now he's going to go in there. See that? 7:32 he's in there. Now I'm fast forwarding pretty fast here. So here comes someone walking their dog. Their flashlight. Okay. You're going to notice whoever was in the storage place, they're going to come right back out. Right there they are. There they come back out. Okay? So 7:32, so it's 5 minutes that guy was in there. What was he doing in the storage place? Have no idea. No clue. Hopefully he's not stealing anything. Now here's a close-up of the kid or a person going in there. I have it on fast speed. So he goes in there. And now close-up of this other guy. So what is this person doing in the storage place at this time of night, wearing all black? See that? So here he passes. And there's a person. They're going to leave now. I don't know when they came there, but they're visiting as well, you know. You see the time? It was 7:29 when you were there. 7:39 now. Okay? 10 minutes already. Okay, I can understand they're probably warming up their vehicle. Not a big deal. I don't really care. Now, remember that SUV Suburban that pulled in the driveway down the road? Well, now here he comes. Coming this way now. And there he is on the top of the screen right here. So, he was parked on the road, and he comes over here. He passes my house. For what? What's his intention? Okay, now these guys come home, another neighbor leaves. Happens all the time. Okay, there they go. So now, 8:23 they leave. And here they are back. So, what, another 20 minutes? Half hour, whatever. Half hour. And there's that one vehicle down the road. That was always, his lights were always on. He finally comes home. And there it looked like that Suburban. I could be wrong. Well, the vehicle's pulling in though. No, that wasn't that Suburban. It was some other vehicle. Okay, so these people got home at 8:55 and they're leaving. So 5 minutes they're there and they're leaving already. So I cut this a little short. This person right here is actually pulling into the park here. Okay? And they're coming past my house. Alright? Now, see that vehicle? I got it kind of fast, and you're going to see him on the top of the screen. Alright? Right there. Okay? Now here's a close-up. The guy's speeding really fast. So there he is. Now watch this, okay? So, look at this, people. Right there he is. That's 100% proof that this person purposely passed my house. They purposely passed it. That's the same exact vehicle that just passed. Okay? And right here's the close-up. So everybody knows I'm telling the truth. Right there it is. Exact same vehicle. Alright, so now this person leaves at 9:34. Alright. And now he's back at 10:50. So once again, like an hour, 15 hour, 20 minutes. So I believe 3 people had exact same times, an hour and 15, hour and 20 minutes. Well, this video was kind of boring, but it was just one day of what was going on. And you notice the same exact tactics happening as my other videos. If people don't believe that this gang stalking isn't real, show them my page. Because I guarantee after they see it, they're going to say it's real. There should be no question at all once they see some of my videos that you can't make this stuff up. It's real, it's happening. And I feel sorry for the people that are going through with this.